Hey guys, it is Zesty Bros here, and I'm coming out from outside to give you another new update. Now, I know I said that the last one was going to be it, and then the Zesty Talk, but we've been running into some major troubles with the Zesty Talk. Speaking of trouble, like I said, it's been a week and a half or better, almost 2 weeks. We've been trying to put the Zesty Talk together, and I mean, it's basically come down to getting everyone in the same room all at once, at one gifted time, and it's been hell. We've said it 3 times and had to cancel each time because something came up, someone couldn't meet, and so yeah. We tried to set it each time, like I said, so we could make the Zesty Talk on a Friday. We've missed, like I said, 2 Fridays. But, we are making one for, like I said, it's going to be about a week and a half, 2 weeks out. But like I said, we are making one. And we are going to deliver it on a Friday, like it was granted. And from then on out, like I said, we will be guaranteed content for Mondays and Wednesdays, and then again you'll have the Zesty Talk on Fridays, so that will come. Now in between we may have some time. Beautiful little birds. Anyways, we may have some time where we basically we will come out with other content. Maybe I will introduce like an Easter egg video, like I've been trying to do. I've been trying to show some Easter egg vids, maybe a places to hide, TDM, something, just extra content, nothing serious, but, that if that comes, that comes, but like I said, it won't be guaranteed. Otherwise, you will be seeing content Mondays and Wednesdays, such as like, TDMs, all that, gameplay, Mondays and Wednesdays, and then there'll be content on Fridays for Zesty Talk, which will show the new updates in it. It'll have our guest premiere host, which will either be a YouTuber or relevant in news or TV today. Basically, it'll have some popular person or another YouTuber on there collaborating with us, trying to, get their point of view on what we're talking about. Each show will have a new back and forth debate, basically, along with, like I said, the new updates. And the first show, we've had a lot of Xbox versus PlayStation. Sony versus Microsoft, basically, is what it's coming down to. It's first one, like I said, we're not going to specifically go for systems, 360 versus PlayStation 3, or Xbox One versus PlayStation 4. Now, what we're going to do for right now is just in a general, what Xbox came from in general, which was Microsoft, and Sony, which is where PlayStation comes from. So, basically, we're going to be doing company versus company. And, we will all give our own opinion. And then, in the end, I or Zach1 will lay out the facts of what each company has. And it'll be unanimous between our opinions and unanimous between the facts. And it'll show. We'll look up things like sales rates for like the first year. Look up how many Xboxes sold in the first year. Look up how many PlayStation sold in the first year. Just to basically see their popular rate. We'll rate that under popularity rate, and have different factors thrown in. In the end of the show, you'll basically see which is truly better, opinion-wise, and factual-wise, truly better. So, you'll basically see best of both worlds. Hopefully, it'll all be on one system. Chances are it won't be. I don't know. It's basically truly what's the real system and what's not the real system, you know. It comes down to that. But long story short, that's what we're going to be doing on the Zesty Talk. We are coming out with new content as far as gameplay, so we're working on that right now. The contest is still going on. I think it's till 1 tonight. I don't know, 1 p.m. tonight. So continue voting in the comment section when you want to see that new video, and we'll get working on that. My last video when I put up, I didn't get the Chem Strike 4-strike zone, so that kind of sucked. But I didn't want to erase it either, so I'm going to try to redo that at a later point, you know. But so that way you can all see the Chem Strike TDM. But it was so difficult to get that Chem Strike. Zach makes it look so easy, but which is Ninja, in case you don't know him. Ninja Zesty 101, his YouTube page. 0104, his gamer tag. And Zach Couch, if you know him in real life. But basically, he makes it look so easy. He gets it at any time he wants it, but you know, in the first literally 8 to 10 minutes, it sucks. But I can't. I can go a whole 30-minute match and never get it, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's all comes down to, I mean, you can be good, but if you die a good bit, you're never gonna get a kill streak together. You're never gonna get to complete field orders either. And the tedious part with me is I don't really worry about the field orders much unless I'm really trying to worry about them, like maybe, you know, Michael Myers, or, you know, playing Michael Myers or trying to get the Snow Beast, you know. then I would worry about the field order. But long story short, I'm gonna redo that at a later point in time, and I am working on newer content. Newer content meaning live gameplay, not LARPing or anything like that. No. Something of a new gen. Something that would literally surprise the heck out of everybody. Now, if you go on YouTube, you can see a lot of videos where they'll have, you know, like the real life actor of, you know, playing Deadpool in his real costume, or as real as they can get it, Batman. You can look up epic rap battles, and you'll see these guys that dress up in traditional clothing and actually make this rap battle. But what we're going to be doing is a little bit different than that. It's basically going to be hosting something completely different. Is team versus team, 5 versus 5, basically. And it would have basically 5 members on one team, 5 members on the other team, and inevitably they battle. Now, how do we get all this content? Well, we would have to make it live. So it would be actors that we would have to put together, and it wouldn't be cheesy, you know, a bunch of guys get together and just make this cheesy video. No, we're thinking about going all out on it. You know, actually get GoPros, you know, side cams, actually have pods set up. You get to choose the map. You would get to choose team versus team, you know, say Army versus Zombies, which is a classic, which we're thinking about making our first one. And actually getting prosthetics, making roles, making little scripts to play by, you know, automatically lowering it out. But in the end, we are going to base it off of real-time facts. What does Zombies have to offer? What does Army have to offer? You know, and not a big battalion. Not a regiment, you know, 6,000 people or more. Not a battalion of 300, you know. We're talking about not even a company of 75 to 80. We're talking about literally, or a platoon of 35. We're talking about literally a squad of 5. Well, a team, a small team. Or co-ops, basically, group. Little 5-man teams. Not even going to be big enough to be a squad of 8. 6 to 8, sorry, 6 to 8. It's literally going to be smaller than a squad. It's going to be a team of 5. 5 teams. So, basically, not 5 teams, 5-man team. 5-man team. Jesus. 5 zombies, 5 army for our first video. And we may change that later on, but I think we should stick with the classics. We already have most of the army gear set up, like literal army gear, not like this old camouflage, you know, no, actual ACU, Army Combatant uniform. Basically ACU, real digital, literal army camo, hard hats, all of it. We're thinking about getting the Humvee. I don't know if we will be able to afford this. But we are trying to make it as traditional as real, you know, actually have, you know, shown in the Army end, which will probably be the first clip we release. Part 1 and 2, basically. Part 1 would show all the Army reels, cameras of how they showed up, how they're walking down, and then zombies would come in next. Well, then we'll have Part 2, which will have featuring the zombies of how they came into the gameplay, into the map, basically. How they originated on the map. Show them moving forward, their strategy and everything, show how they hid and Army came, basically. We're going to make it to where the zombies come up first, so it makes it a more interesting video. Army would be basically coming in second and would be told, some of the acting will be revealed right now, but I'm not giving many bloopers. Basically, what's going to happen with the video is Army's being told to come in to clear civilians out for the disaster radius. To lower the disaster rate, they're clearing out the civilians in the area. Now, the area is a subdivision, okay, where it's going to be filmed first, alright? Now, we can have multiple different areas of, you know, maybe forests, valley, open field, subdivision, warehouse, compound, wherever, you know, just, and then we will find the map to film it on, but, we'll have different places for you to pick, originally, and, but basically the first one's going to be done in the subdivision, because that's what we have available, and then we will do, basically we're going to do then, Army, like I said, versus Zombie in the subdivision. Now, Army's coming to clear house to get people out of the blast radius of this big disaster that's supposed to be happening. Now, zombies are being delivered accidentally. Now, I'm not going to give too many spoilers, but I'm just saying, shady black van with a couple guys unloading some unexpected packages with no knowledge of what is the package. Just saying. The high action pack is going to be all through the video. And this is literally going to be warrior versus warrior. You know, maybe ninjas versus pirates. Whatever. Just whatever your creative mind can come up with. We will bring down with acting. We will bring down with crews. You know, and it'll all be real. And it'll all be action packed. Took down in HD. 180p. And it's going to be for the viewers. You know, I mean, we're going to take Zesty Bros to the top, and we're not going to stop. So if you're a Zesty fan already, keep it zesty. If you're not, keep it zesty. But as always, remember, you can't kill what's already zesty. Keep it zesty, everybody. I will see you next time on the next video. Remember, be looking out for those new videos. Alright, I will see you guys next time here on Zesty Bros.